Hello and welcome to the RussIsForUs.com virtual rally video about the greatest wealth redistribution in history. This is really a very sad thing, and I even hesitate to make this video because I have not formulated a solution to the problem yet. I don't like to be like so many politicians who say this is wrong and that is wrong, and everybody cheers and says, oh, we know what the problem is. I like to tell you I know about a problem and I have a solution. This one's going to take some work, but I still believe we can do this. So the deal is that from the very beginning of COVID lockdowns, I saw this beginning to happen. When you close any business for any amount of time, even one day, you damage that business. Especially businesses like restaurants that run on a very, very tight margin. You close them down for a week or even 2 weeks, they will not be able to pay their rent that month. They may not be able to pay it for a couple months into the future. And the worst thing is we didn't just close down for 2 weeks. It was closed down for months. And even when people were allowed to open, they were only allowed to open at a minimum capacity. Again, these restaurants that operate on a very thin margin, there's no way they could maintain profit with limited capacity at 25% or even 50%. So these people, they were unable to pay their rents and they've lost their businesses, many of them. This is killing the middle class. But even worse, it's killing small investors. And when I say small investors, I mean investors all the way up in the $10 and $20 million area. Mom and pops who decided they'd buy a small office building or a commercial building. And they put their life savings into it. They're actually doing pretty good, renting to a couple of restaurants and some offices, receiving money every month for their retirement. But all of a sudden, they have no more tenants. They have no more rent. They can't pay their mortgage or their taxes. These people are losing their properties now, losing their lifetime investments and their livelihood that pays for everyday living. This is all because of the shutdowns, and I believe it was planned. So once these properties default from not paying their mortgages, they become property of the banks. And the banks really are not concerned about this because they know with hyperinflation, they will be able to hold these properties for a very short time and turn them around. And even if no one buys them, by the time they sell them, they will make a profit. The prices on these properties, because no one can afford them and nobody wants to buy a property with no tenants, will drop. Eventually, people like BlackRock and Bill Gates, the Clintons, will be able to step in and buy these properties for nearly nothing. And that will be about the time the economy starts to turn around. They will have all the wealth. They will have all the power. And they will dictate how things are managed. I'm very concerned about this. I'm very concerned about what brought us to this. The illegal lockdowns, the unconstitutional decisions that brought us to a place where we tear down our middle class. No, I don't have the answer right now. Unfortunately, I have to say that to you, and it's not something I enjoy. But I will continue to work on this for us. And when you elect me and patriots like me in 2022, we will work on this together and we will find the solution that brings back our middle class, brings back our small investors, and makes the United States of America not only the strongest nation, but the strongest citizenry on the planet Earth. Please come back to RussIsForUs.com and watch all my videos at RussIsForUs.com/virtual-rally. Donate to my campaign and maybe even pick up a bumper sticker or a lawn sign. I appreciate you and I love our country. We will bring this back together.